Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Mass Marine Medevac to Good Master. In the last two episodes we won without gas, we won without medevacs. Today I'm gonna be trying to play mass drops only, epic doom drops. MMR is gonna be 4171. Let's try to get closer to 4.5. Alright, first opponent of the day is gonna be a Zerg called Cyborg. Playing on Inside and Out. Now this game, or this series, wait, that's not, this episode, sorry guys. I really want to do drops only. I do not want to move out with any of my units. I really just only want to do drops, get doom drops going as well if I can. And ideally I also try to do a different opener every game. Because the classic Marine drop opener, the 2-on-1, everyone knows it. Or well, most people know it of course if you watched tournaments before. But I think it might be quite strong. And I also like to get my variety in there. So maybe we'll do a 2-on-1 in game 1. Teach you guys how to go about doing a Marine drop perfectly, the strongest way to do it. And then after that, we'll try to find an even better way if possible, of course. Might not actually be possible as 2-on-1 is a pretty figured out build. Now, I will really not move any units across the map, but I will be allowed to have my Marines in my bases. So if I have my natural here, I will be allowed to have my Marines here, for example. If I have my third, I can have my Marines in this area, right? But I'm not gonna just attack my opponent's base with my Marines. I'm also not even going to try to Overlord hunt, unless it's in my natural, okay? I'm really going to try to keep it strict for today's episode. It is really fun for me to do these sub-challenges. So, let's see. I'm going to be playing with the purple color here. A lot of you guys loved purple, so I'm just going to stick to purple for now. Obviously, always up to change it, whatever you guys want. But I think purple looks cool. You guys like purple. So I'm going to be vibing out with purple for a little bit. Now, my opponent had no league border. So it could mean that he's also a higher ranked player, playing unranked, for example. Or maybe he hasn't played in a while and he's playing his placements again, something like that. Actually, I have no idea. So it's a little bit hard to guess. If you're... So some people have actually asked me, how can I get the MMR to display in the loading screen? But that is pretty much just... it only displays for Masters and Grandmaster players, I believe. So up until the point where you're Masters, you actually can't see that. Now, I think after 2 episodes, I'm already very close to Masters. In fact... I think if we win some more games, we'll probably even get it this episode, which is pretty crazy. Now, normally if you do a 2-on-1, you would open with a Reaper. Now I'm gonna go with a Reactor first. Try to get some extra Marines out. I'm not sure if that makes the build flow better or worse. I imagine it's actually gonna be a little bit worse, because I'm gonna have too many Marines for the medevac, so then at some point I'll probably have to cut Marines to get a third CC or something. I'm not quite sure, but we'll see. Now, I think Doom Drops is actually a very fun way to play StarCraft. It's like, if you have it against you, it's very annoying. Like, trust me, guys, I know it's really annoying to play against Doom Drops. But if you get away with a Doom Drop, or... maybe the most satisfying one is if you play TVT. You're kind of getting owned. And then you get like a magical Doom Drop in your opponent's base with siege tanks. And you just kind of, you know, steal the win, basically. Now, I hope for his sake he's not going to keep his Overlord there. Oh my... Guys... I know Overlord pillars are easy, but he knows I can just see it from here, right? Like, it's the same level. I hope he moves it away. I mean, I'm not going to be able to kill it from my natural. I'm going to try to kill it without leaving my natural. Don't think I'm going to manage. Oh, no, I'm not going to manage. I mean, I could kill this, but I'm actually not allowed to leave my ramp here. He's probably like, wait, why did he not chase me? He's probably very lucky. Or he thinks I'm bad. It could be either of the two. I'm not quite sure. I mean, technically I haven't scouted, so it could actually be some kind of crazy link flood. That is probably the hardest counter to a 2-on-1, like a Marine drop opener like this, by the way. If you do a Baneling bust or a mass link flood, it's actually very hard to hold, because Marines don't do that great until you have snowball numbers, right? So if they link flood now, they could do it with 30 Zerglings. I will have 8 Marines. 8 Marines without stim do not beat 30 Zerglings, I can tell you guys that much. Now, I used to always have to get stim before getting the starport. But at some point, they made the stim duration a little bit shorter. I think it went from 121 to 100 seconds. So maybe I can actually get away with getting the starport before the stim pack. Not even sure. If you guys are curious why I'm saying this, this is actually a build from Heart of the Swarm. Or maybe like, was it Heart of the Swarm or Early Legacy of the Void? It's either. In any case, it was about 2015. So you guys can imagine how long it is ago. And that stim patch was actually relatively recent. That was probably like one of the last patches that they made that, you know, research a little bit faster. Now, where should I drop? I could drop it to his main base. I could also drop it to the third. I'm not quite sure where I want to go. Oh, he has Overlord speed. I think that is pretty good for me. I'm actually going to be able to kill that Overlord, I think, because I have so many Marines. Normally you can't kill it because it's too fast, but I actually have too many Marines for him. So that's rough. And I guess then I'll just take an expansion after that and then see. Now, I think 2-on-1 is a bit of a tricky opener. If you wait, what the hell is this? Guy, okay. This is the worst CC I've ever placed. How the hell did I build it? Okay, never mind, guys. Never happened. It looks horrible. If links run into my base, then I guess it is totally my fault. I guess I'll just try to go to the middle, try to deny some creep and stuff. And then... Normally, I would... Wait, am I actually... Now, this is getting a bit tough. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to, like, run through. Like, can I drop here and run, or do I actually have to drop in his base? That is the question. I guess I will drop in his base. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it does have a lot of Zerglings. And even... Oh, he actually has a lot of units here. Okay. Ooh, he was very prepared for this. Not bad, Cyborg. I guess we're gonna go ahead and get my engineering base then. Get combat shield as well. And then I guess when it comes to the rallying my units, it's gonna be pretty easy because I can just rally them here because I'm not allowed to move them out anyway. So that is gonna be pretty simple. I feel like at some point maybe I'll YOLO and get the what is it called? The medevac drop upgrade. Like, I wonder... No, this doesn't feel quite right. If I'm doing like a drop only challenge, I feel like I should drop very close to the base, right? Because else I could technically drop outside of my base and then walk there. So I think I'm going to try to really drop in his bases whenever I want to attack. I should probably get some bunkers up though. Else I could really die to some Ligmaran buys. He's playing this quite well, I have to admit, guys. I didn't expect him to be that prepared for the 2-on-1 drop. That is well done by him. I guess I can drop here to clear the creep. That seems fair enough. And then get some more medevacs out as well. Here we go. I mean, actually, killing the creep has no point, basically, but it makes him more scared. Like, it's actually... I know a lot of you could be wondering, like, why would you clear the creep if you can't walk? But it's actually pretty important. Like, Zergs feel really comfortable when they have creep. Like, playing Zerg is 10 times easier when you have creep than when you don't. So, it's... Clearing creep is always essential. They're going to be more scared. He might overmake units instead of drones. I guess we can kill a little bit of creep here, too. But just that tumor. And now... I actually have combat shield, so I might... try to get a little bit of a fight going here. And then after this, I'm going to multitask and drop in other places at the same time. Let's see, can I get a good trade here? No, there's no way. Alright, I'll just drop outside here then. I could actually do a little bit of, like, elevatoring here as well. That could be a nice play. Let's see. Drop some Marines there. And then my next load of Marines is going to go straight to the third base. Now, I do wonder what server I actually got, because it does feel a little bit laggy here, I have to admit. Look, ah, this is nice. Now, this is a play, isn't it, guys? There we go. That's much better. Ooh. That's a lot of units here. Okay. I mean, this guy definitely macroed pretty well, yeah? Like, I'm not... I'm actually kind of surprised. If I can... Well, you guys probably already noticed that I felt surprised. Oh, I actually made extra barracks on accident. Wait, what did I just do? I hotkeep my CCs with my barracks. So I don't know how I did that. I tried to make a reactor, but instead I scanned because my... I messed everything up because of that one mistake. I hotkeep my CCs with my barracks, and it absolutely blew my mind. And now I pretty much lost everything. Hey, this Marine walked, so this Marine has to be executed. It is only fair, right, guys? As my hotkeys are correct now. Okay, that was a little bit weird. I'm gonna make a sensor tower as well to pretend I'm playing normal. You get executed by the SCVs. There you go. Rip Marine. Oh no, I'm healing it. Oops. Alright. Well, actually, I got my 2-2 going already. That's quite nice. Now, where can I do my next massive Doom drop? Actually, I don't have enough medevacs for a massive Doom drop. This does really not feel like a massive Doom drop to me. That's like 30 Marines or so. Not quite the massive Doom drop I had envisioned. Oh, I'm about to die here. Or well, I'm probably not gonna die, but it's gonna hurt. Now, luckily, I can save all my SCVs like this. And then I'm gonna kill his base at the same time. There we go. Oh, for a second I thought I saw Hydras, but that's not the case, I believe. Alright, look. Oh, this drop is going insane, though. I'm actually gonna try to drop in between his bases, too. Rather than walk to the next base. Really try to stick to the challenge as much as possible. Let's see if he has a fourth base, maybe. I'm not sure if I killed his queens, though. I know... Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, I know I killed one of his queens, but I wasn't sure if I killed the others. Alright.
Not enough.
Oops. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get another drop in here.
Not enough minerals.
See, I'm not sure where I want to drop these. I would love to drop both these bases at the same time, but I'm not quite sure it's gonna work. Because his units are actually defending both spots because I have medevacs there. Now, he does have 1-1 still, so that's good. He's at least not gonna be very far ahead in terms of upgrades. Hey, that's a base to kill, very nice. Again, I'm gonna send you that way. There we go. Maybe you guys can be dropped here. Ooh, his infestation pit is kind of scary though. That means he could be going up to Hive. And Hive units really destroy Marines, so... Oh, wait, I'm actually gonna juke him a little bit here. I'm gonna draw his units down. And then still go into the main. And then these are gonna go into the third. Oh my god, this is getting a little bit crazy right here. And then I have another drop here. I'm gonna do some splits here, because that's not enough Banelings, I believe. There we go. Oh, they're actually dropping. Oh, the queens didn't kill it. No way. That's crazy. And I'll send another drop there as well, because this is cleaned up by now. Oh, some more splits. Is it enough? It's barely not enough. Okay. Oh, where are you guys going? Oh, they were clicked on the medevac on accident, I guess. There we go. I thought that base was dead for sure, actually, so that's a little bit unexpected. I feel like I even have too many medevacs now, which sounds crazy. Wait. Oh, what did I do with these? Oops. I thought I sent these into the main as well. I feel like I'm playing very rusty here. This is really not my best performance ever. But that's okay. Can't always play my best, guys. Wait, I thought I guess he killed the fourth base with his attack. I'm just gonna drop this here. I think I still did more than enough damage, though. I killed a lot of units and stuff. I got my... Oh my god, look how many medevacs I have. You know, a lot of you guys asked for, like, the personal healing challenge. Which, at some point, I might actually get to if I have, like, one medevac for every Marine. Now, is there... No, there's no units here. There's also no workers here. Okay, I would really like to go for these queens. It's gonna make dropping so much easier. Oh, not against those thingies. Oh, boost. There we go. And then here's a psycho drop, another drop there. And you guys can go here after I move these. Ooh, he's making mutas. That is gonna be pretty annoying, I think. Oh, I'm gonna target those Banelings pretty easy though. That's not enough Banelings. There we go. Probably send that there instead. Yeah, the mutas are actually a good idea. But I think in this case they might have been a mistake because he needed more units to defend. There we go, and then I guess I'm gonna drop the natural then. Oh no, I should probably just keep them here. Okay, I got a Marine that walked. I'll just suicide it, I guess, like that. That should work. These guys should evacuate here. And then I can bring these into the main. There we go. Oh, actually, wait, I'm out of medevacs? No, I was gonna say, there's no way, right? There's no way I'm out of medevacs after I just saw that I had 115 medevacs. That would be a little bit surprising. Now, he did actually get up to a hive. And I have to say, guys, I'm actually very impressed by how this guy played. This was way better than I expected. Now, I actually just had to hold myself back. I was about to F2 to reinforce, and then I remembered, wait, I'm only allowed to drop. That would have been a little bit of a cheat right there. Let's see if I can grab this queen. There we go. Get these in these medevacs as well. Oh, I have another one. Do another drop. I can't believe I'm actually running low on medevacs now. That is a little bit crazy. Now I have this... Actually, I guess I should make turrets now. It is a little bit insane that I'm gonna need anti-air defense, but it is what it is. Oh, I got 2 more medevacs here. Fantastic. Drop these in the main. I mean, at this point, his economy is in the garbage. So that is really good for us. There we go. He did actually get up to a decent amount of mutas, yeah? I thought it was just like 5 mutas, but it's actually a little bit more than that. Alright, here we go. Oh, why are you walking? Oops. Get those back in. I mean, I wasn't attacking with them, so it's fine. As long as I didn't, like, absolutely destroy him by walking Marines across, it is probably fine enough, right? Now, this is going to be the big doom drop to end them all, I think. Yeah, the big problem for him here is that he doesn't have enough eco. Like, he actually got a decent amount of units out, but he doesn't have enough economy to, like, keep replenishing the stuff. I actually have 3-3 now as well, so these Marines are going to be insane. Let's see, okay. This is going to be the finishing move. I'm going to distract him here. And then go with the 4 medevacs here. And 1 medevac into the natural. There we go. Now, this is a play, guys. Can we target all those Banes? No, there's too many. We'll just do some splits. Okay, I dropped on top of Banelings somehow. I guess I don't know, I don't even remember where the Banelings were. I'm looking at so many different screens. I actually lost the Banelings myself, to be fair. Alright. Well, now he... maybe he has this base. Or in the bottom. Ah, he's taking that base. I don't think so, buddy. Here we go. Ah, we beat him. Alright, well, there was no GG. Oh, we ended on 69 Marines. Nice. I do want to say, applause for this guy. Like, Marine Medevac is a strong challenge. I know I was only allowed to drop and I couldn't attack straight on. But I still think he did a fantastic job, guys. I wasn't even promoted to Master League yet. This guy did absolutely amazing, I think. So applause for him. And for us, it was a fantastic warm-up game. Let's move on to game number 2. Alright, we got a Masters Protoss. Now, just so you guys know, the last guy, he was actually a Masters League player. So if you were a Diamond Leaguer, that felt bad because you weren't as good as that guy. Don't worry, he was even higher on more than this guy. He was quite a lot higher than me. He was 4,500 something, like 4,560, I believe. So he was even higher than my opponent here. And now we're gonna test if I can beat a Protoss playing like that. Now, I think I'm going to go for the same build because that was actually pretty nice. The game was a lot harder than I thought. I thought we were going to smash with the 2-on-1. And then I would move to doing some builds that were like maybe a little bit more economically focused, making the game harder. But that game was actually hard enough, despite a really good start. And this build is definitely weaker against Protoss, so I'm going to try it again. Now, if you guys are enjoying this challenge and like funny challenges in general, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Road to 50k for this year is super on, so make sure to help me get there. And help yourself by not missing out any future videos. By turning on the notifications as well, of course. And what was his name? Parsley. He's in Team Super. That's actually a team that has, or maybe he had, I'm not sure. They had some pro players, I believe. They have a bunch of Korean, like, semi-pro players as well. It's a pretty good team. They play a lot of 4v4. So maybe this guy is one of the 4v4 squad. Now, should I go for a reactor first? I feel like the reactor first was not that great, actually. But since I'm not allowed to make a Reaper, I'm not sure if it would be much better to make a Marine first. I still have to make a reactor anyway, so I would play Marine reactor instead of the Reaper. So I don't even know if it's that much better, really. But I'm gonna try. I'll make the Marine. Maybe I should scout around my base a little bit. No, I think it's fine. Especially because he pro-scouted, it's probably fine. It is a little bit scary, though. I think with Reactor first, you're a little bit safer against shenanigans because you get like a high amount of Marines up a little bit faster. But besides that, I think we should probably be fine. Now, against Protoss, I'm actually going to have to put my unit here for the Adept. I might even have to make a bunker. I'm not sure if I like that idea, though. 2-on-1, in case you guys are wondering, is... it's one of those builds that is so tight that you can't really afford extra stuff. It's like the kind of build where if you would make an eBay to deal with Dark Templars, you're just ruined. You're just dead. Like, you'll do a drop with 12 Marines instead of 16, and you don't have the snowball power anymore. So, I'm really not sure if I want to make a bunker, but against Protoss on a map without a ramp, if there was a ramp here, I would definitely skip the bunker. Right now, I think I might actually have to just, you know, get it, even though it pains me. Because, like, if he shows up with a Stalker... like, Stalkers can kite Marines infinitely right now. I think maybe he might miss micro a little bit, or he goes back to the wrong area, and I can get away. But even losing a few Marines for 2-on-1 really sucks. I'm just going to be a little bit upset and, you know, make that bunker. It's probably for the better, really. I don't know what crazy stuff. You know, this challenge is on the NA server, and people have warned me that on the NA server they do really crazy stuff. So... I should probably not take the risk on this server, at least. That sounds wise enough to me. Now, Starport before Stim actually worked out in the last game, so I'm just going to do it again. There we go. I don't quite have that much gas, but I think it should be enough. Oh, actually, I didn't make a second gas. Oh, no. Yeah, the bunker ruined me already. I wasn't able to afford a second gas because of the bunker. You guys can see now it's already falling apart just because of that one bunker. I guess against Protoss, you can only really do this build on... maps with a ramp, because then you don't need a bunker. And if you guys didn't get why you need a bunker on maps without a ramp, it's because Stalkers don't have vision if there's a ramp, right? So you can't kite your units forever. And if there's no ramp like here, a Stalker can kite a million Marines, and you're just going to be very sad. Like, you could, if you play against a really good Protoss, you can even lose 5 Marines to that, and then... you know, you're gonna show up with a really sad drop with like 1 medevac with 8 Marines in it, and the other one is like 2 in it, so that's not ideal. Now, actually, I might be able to get an eBay in case it's Dark Templars. After how many Marines do I have? Yeah, I think I already have enough Marines. My medevacs are gonna be late already anyway, so I think I might as well get the eBay first. Normally, I would have had 200 gas now and made the medevacs already, right? But I actually just, yeah, straight up didn't have enough gas, so I have to go for it. Now, it's going to be very challenging to do this build against Protoss without making tanks. Because normally you can make tanks and you're kind of safe against most things they can throw at you. But without tanks, this is going to be a very hard follow-up to do. Yeah, I have my 16 Marines ready. Stim is going to be hopefully ready. I do have a really nice pocket base on this map that I will be able to take. I'm really afraid that I accidentally fly into like some Blink Stalkers. Like this build really is sketch against Protoss. I did have a pretty nice 2-1-1 build against Protoss before where I would go 2-1-1. And then instead of taking a third CC, I would make a third barracks on this reactor. And then get tanks and then do like a sick Marine tank SCV pool. Now that is obviously not in the cards here, so that's unfortunate. I have no idea what he's doing yet though. My stim is going to finish in 10 seconds. So I actually cannot go quite in yet. I'm already late. 2-1-1 is supposed to hit at like 5 minutes. So this version without a Reaper is really not doing me any favors right now. Let's see what he has. Stim is going to finish like right now. There we go. He has a battery. Oh my god, he has a Colossus. No, not like this. 2 Colossus? What? Oh, guy, we are in so much trouble actually. Okay, I'm going to need some sick outplays, guys. We are not going to be able to win a single fight against this. But we will be able to outplay and, yeah, hopefully win the game that way. Now, I thought the back base was going to be really good for me, but instead, he can now take a safe base while having Colossus. Is there an observer here? I didn't actually see any. Oh, yeah, it's right there. Okay. That's good. I guess he probably saw my drop coming, because his army was positioned like, it looked like it was kind of like on the main ramp a little bit, so he probably saw my attack coming with that. Let's see if I can kill this thing. Like, I think his 2 Colossus swipes can instantly kill 10 Marines, so I need to be hyper careful. But if I have my double drops up, I think I'll get more confident because you know, I'm probably a lot faster than this guy. And I should be able to make some sick moves here. But if he does catch me or does like if he would all-in me right now, that would also be very scary. Either he needs to sit back forever, or he needs to all-in me. Oh, he's playing this. Oh, okay. Huh, that makes it way less scary. He probably doesn't even have that that extra base right now. Okay, well that is super nice to see. Oh man, that is just beautiful. I don't know why on earth he decided to go for that. I mean, he probably doesn't know. Yeah, I mean, he definitely doesn't know I'm playing Mass Marines, right? All right. This is perfect, guys. We were in a very bad spot, but now it's already looking a lot better because he's trying to go for Mass Air. It's definitely not over by any means, right? I still need to outplay him a lot and kill a lot of workers, but this was definitely a fantastic start. Oh, he actually left. Why did he leave this? He's crazy. Oh my goodness. There we go, guys. The outplay. Yeah, I'm just gonna say, guys, I'm very often, I feel like I'm so lucky in these shows. Like, he had a really good setup, but he didn't know it, and thus he didn't use it. He wanted to go for a carrier style. He gave me an opportunity, and now I'm probably pretty close to doubling his supply. Now, I still don't want to take a fight. What I'm gonna do at some point is... Wait, did I move one? No, I didn't, right? Okay. For a second, I thought I moved one of these across, but I only dropped. If I didn't, then I'd be a bit annoyed. Like, I did drop between his base. Yeah, I believe so. Okay, good. Oops. Oh, wait. Okay. Dude, I just got scared. I thought it was this medevac for a second. Okay, and I'm getting a few too many medevacs, so I can probably chill down a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, it's not that many Marines, but I really want to keep the pressure up, so I'm just going to keep going. Get these back in the medevacs as well, drop them in. And then I'm probably going to take this base, make an engineering bay, or sorry, a sensor tower at the front, so I can deal with that better. So yeah, for a second I thought I was playing Marines only without the dropping limitation, so I got a bit scared that I accidentally autopiloted, but I'm still sure that I dropped everything, at least. Okay, you go there. This is gonna be a really sick triple attack. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna kill some probes here. Then I'm gonna shift click this around, come back in. This is gonna do damage here, and that's gonna force him to bring those units back. And then this one is gonna go in the back of that base. Here, you're allowed to go back now. Kill some interceptors. Okay, the multitasking is going very well for me so far here. Get those back in. Maybe I could kill some... Like, even those 2 Colossus are just terrifying. And now that base is dying. There we go. Okay, can I beat those Colossus yet? I'm not convinced. Oh, I actually saved those 2 Marines somehow. Okay, let's get out of here. You're doing a lot of damage. Oh, wait, I can actually drop on top of this Colossus and kill it. That's going to be fantastic. 1 Colossus down is huge, guys. It really is huge. I know it doesn't sound like it, but it's enormous. Now, I guess... Wait, where did I send my other medevacts to? Oh, wait, no, not these, right? Wait, where did my medevacts go? Didn't I send out new ones? Huh. No, huh? I was sure I sent out more medevac. Did I fly them into his army on accident? Is that what happened, guys? I'm not quite sure. Or maybe I was just I was probably just playing too fast and I forgot. But I really feel like I had some additional medevacs. Two medevacs are not accounted for right now. So I want to know where they went. Let's get another drop in here. I need to consolidate my forces a little bit. Like my rally should be there. And then I can send this one here. Another nice triple drop. See, there's a stalker. Need to get away for those carriers though. Gonna get some more damage here. This one did get owned a little bit. Oh my god, I have so many medevacts. Okay, you guys can go into the natural then. Maybe I can go back in with these. Put the green health one on the front. Very important always. There we go. I can really kill the Phoenix. Maybe get some more damage done here. He actually doesn't have anything here right now. Boost in there. I wonder... Oh, there's probes. That's a misclick, baby. And he only has carriers here. I can actually maybe deal with those. I'm not 100% convinced I can, but... Okay. I mean, actually, I killed a lot of interceptors. That was really not bad, right? Not bad at all. Another Marine. You guys can walk into your death, I guess, for accidentally walking across the map. Yeah, my supply is still not that high, but my economic situation is just fantastic here, right? Let's see, let's get those in these medevacs. Yeah, the problem of this show is definitely finishing games, because you just can't really win the fights with just Marines, believe it or not. And that's kind of what's happening here. Like, I keep getting into really good positions, but closing the games is a big problem. Here we go. I'm actually gonna try hide a few here. Maybe it'll work in the chaos. Oh, he did see that. What's the upgrades on those? I couldn't quite tell. Yeah, it actually did work. Look. He didn't see those, and now he backed off from there, and then this goes back in. This goes back in as well. And then you go back in here. These pros are gonna die. Okay, actually I'm gonna try to get out of here still. Well, I can. Get this base here as well. Oh, this drop is doing fantastic here too. There we go. Oh, he's not noticing this one. Yes, finally, guys. I feel like he was moving his probe so well, but finally we got like a drop off where he wasn't paying attention to it. That is fantastic. Okay. Well, I have to keep dropping. At some point, I'm gonna have to win a fight against Colossus Carrier, which is really not the easiest task of my life, but it is what it is. Here we go. Get those back out. I probably want even more barracks, I think. Go. These are not even all failed, but I guess at some point you just... You know, I might as well use the medevacs to heal, I guess. I'm gonna keep that one here. Pretend this is a massive doom drop in his base. Then I'm gonna drop these there. You guys are gonna go here. There we go. You guys are gonna go back home. Gonna make a bunch of turrets. I probably should have made one of these a PF, by the way. That would have been really smart. Now I actually don't have appropriate defenses against this. Like, I'm maxed out, right? I'm just gonna bring these back home, actually. Do I have 2 upgrades? I mean, he has 3 I'm gonna be able to kill that army. I can also eliminate him, actually. No, he brought probes back home. I'm gonna sacrifice SCVs here, actually. Just so I can make more Marines. Else I'm not gonna have enough, I think. I mean, he's gonna be semi-eliminated, really. Oh, yes! That is huge. Colossus going down, that's fantastic. Now, he might get on top of my main. The probes! The probes, guys! He's gonna lose the probes. Then he's actually gonna get eliminated, most likely. No, not yet. Alright, you guys keep killing these. Okay. Try to repair this. I mean, I have so many bases everywhere, so it's just totally fine, I think. He's actually recalling. No, I can kill that in time, I think. Oh, he actually got it off. No way. That is crazy. I mean, at this point, Oh, I can actually even kill this Colossus. Oh, that is sick. Did you guys see what happened? He was A-moving the Colossus, so it automatically targeted my planetary fortress instead of those Marines. That is beautiful. Now, do I have enough Marines to drop on him? That is the question. Do I have enough medevacs for it is the question, maybe. Oh my god, I do. This is gonna be the epic finish, guys. This is the best finish ever. Here we go, baby. Woo! That is art right there, guys. Terran art. That's literally what Terra Dreams are made of right there. Stim A move does it again. 6 supply left for the opponent. Now, we actually traded efficiently this game. That is incredible with only Marines against Colossus Carrier. Now, I still think we got quite lucky with his decision to go for carries. If he just stayed on Colossus, made Blinkstalkers A move me at some point, I would have been in trouble, but instead, he allowed me to outplay him, take out his bases one by one. We killed 121 workers this game. That is incredible, as opposed to his 28. Guys, this was a fantastic game. Let's move on to game number 3. Oh, and we actually did get Masters League with that. I told you guys we could get Master League today. That is fantastic. Now the real challenge begins. Let's get Grandmaster. Alright, another Protoss player on the same map. Ideally, I would have loved the Terran, because then we really could have seen if I would be able to beat, you know, one of each race. And I think Doom Drops in TVT are actually pretty epic. It is pretty hard to make them happen, but they are definitely pretty epic. Now we're playing another Protoss player. I'm trying to think of another Marine drop build that I can do against Protoss. I'm not quite able to think of any. And the main reason is that you can do like those 8 Marine drops early on. But the reason they work is because you make tanks behind them to defend attacks. I feel like if I don't go for my stim and stuff, I'm just gonna have a really hard time. So I think I might do the same build. I actually have some really cool ideas for the rest of the show, by the way. This is not for today's episode, but for next one. I feel like I might try a lot of like cool CC first builds and whatnot. Pretty excited for that. Now, how can I do this build better? I'm actually not quite sure, you know, because both the Marine first version and the Reactor first just didn't quite feel as good as the Reaper version. But the difference is technically just time. So you would say, if I would make a Marine and then not make anything for another 15 seconds, it should technically be the same as a Reaper, right? You're just missing 15 seconds of time. But like technically when it comes to the resources, the build should be identical. So I'm not quite sure why it feels so bad when I play it, but it is what it is. Now, should I scout this game? No, you know what? I'm just going to continue playing as I have been. I'm going to try to do the Reactor first one again. And then I'll just... Okay, he's scouting me. Then I'll just, you know, skip making Marines for a bit. See if that works out. See if that makes the build any better. And, yeah, another thing is that if you have Marines fast... Like, this sounds really silly. But it actually... Like, the flow of the build matters so much that if you play Reactor first... Like, a Reaper takes a long time to build, right? If you make a Reactor first, you're able to make Marines that much faster, so you spend way more minerals if you have continuous production. Which is the point, right, of playing Mass Marines, but the thing is the build just doesn't quite work out as well if you do it like that. So I think I just need to take an L and just stop making Marines for a little bit. I could also do the stimless version. Should we go for the stimless version or is it too late? I'm actually not sure if it's too late already. Yeah, I could go for the stimless version. Okay, this build, I think with this I can afford a bunker, so that is a big benefit. This build is actually meant to be done against Zerg, and normally you follow this up with something like a battlecruiser or playing mech, so I'm not going to be able to do that, so this is going to be a very weird usage of this build and a very weird follow-up, so I guess we'll just have to see and find out how it goes. Now, I haven't seen anything in my bases yet, besides that one probe. But, like, people don't really like sending adepts out, right? I haven't seen a lot of adepts coming to my bases in a while against these Protoss players. I think I'm gonna split my units the same way. Ooh, a Stalker. Look, now if I didn't make a bunker, I would have been really sad. So now, I'm very happy I was able to prove my point to you guys. Make the bunker. Well, just don't do this build on a map without ramp. That's probably more what I should say. That would be more practical advice for you guys. Choose the maps wisely, guys, for your builds. I think that's probably something you guys might struggle with, right? If you play StarCraft and you're not quite like pro level, GM level yet, you probably tend to do like the same build a lot because it's hard to learn like all these builds and their advantages, right? But a lot of builds are like meant for like specific maps. So I wonder how many of you guys just do builds that don't fit with the map at all just because that it's your build. It's probably... I would guess it is most of you guys. I'm not trying to call you guys out because I understand why you guys do it. But yeah. Choose your map wisely, guys. One thing you could also try is maybe to have like a standard build, but then have like a specific build for maps with certain features. Like you could do a standard build and then at the same time have one sniper build for a mouse with a ramp, for example, right? You could do something like that too. That'd probably not be a bad idea. So the build I'm doing this game, it's gonna hit super fast, but without stim. So it's just like a really, really weird 2-on-1. And yeah, normally you do this against Zerg, like I said, so this is definitely strange. I'm also gonna get my stim very late, because I had to make the tech lab forward with... No, get in, get in. There we go. The tech lab forward with the factory. Oh. Okay, not... You didn't see anything. I mean, he definitely saw it because he moved his units, but... Didn't see anything here, guys. There's Frog of War here. You can't see me. God, this is such a bad idea. He's gonna have Blink. He's gonna absolutely dunk on me, most likely. And I'm gonna be very sad. If he has a battery... Maybe if he doesn't have a battery. No battery here? I mean, I'm just gonna have to commit. Oh, I'm gonna focus these warping and stalkers. He's pulling his probes, which is probably unnecessary. I think I should just get out before I can. His blink should actually be finished at this point. So I'm very lucky he didn't use it. But yeah, this build probably not quite it against Protoss, guys. That is my conclusion for now. Probably not quite the wisest build to use against Protoss. I'm legit very lucky that I even got away there, so that is very nice for us. Now, what I'm afraid of is that I walled off my base to blind counter Dark Templars, basically. But I don't have tanks to block the Stalkers. There's an observer here that I don't want to keep alive. There you go. That's what you get for trying to get a sneak peek on my base. Punished. Now, maybe I could hit like a really hard follow-up timing with... like 4 medevacs, maybe? 4 medevacs in stim or so. I feel like that could be pretty good. Like, I'm trying to make the best of the situation. I'm a little bit worried. If he gets into Colossus from here, it's gonna be an insane struggle. Like, if he has Blink and Colossus, he was taking a 3rd base, we're just gonna be sad. So I really would like to get in there before he has those. Now, I don't think any of these is gonna match up with my stim timing. Let's look for an observer. I don't see any. I got 4 medevacs now. Is this the right timing to move out? Probably. See? There's nothing there. I saw an observer there, I think. That was probably an observer, right? So, I'm gonna have to be super careful with these medevacs. These could die any second. Yeah, it was an observer. He actually did show them to me. Or show it to me, rather. I'm very scared about this one, guys. This is... It feels really scary to, like... fly against Blink Stalkers around the map. Wait, did he take this 3rd base instead? Did he change his mind after I saw his probe? I don't know why he's here, though. You must have had a second observer that saw me, I imagine. Else this is all very strange. Wait, where did the Stalkers go, actually? I have no idea where they went. Okay, let's do another drop here, then. Well, he's distracted. Oh, we're actually going to be able to get in. That is fantastic. He's not producing from that robo, guys. That is good news. He's not producing from that robo yet. Oh, he's going for Templars. Those do not have Storm. At least not yet. Oh, no. Almost misclicked there. Well, no, I did misclick, not almost, but it almost punished me. But it didn't really. I'm gonna kill a lot of Stalkers here. Oh, he misclicked the probes. That is huge. His economy was in shambles all this time. Can I... No. I was gonna say, can I kill this with micro? Maybe I could have. Wasn't gonna risk it, though. Yeah, the battery's a little bit too strong here. Let's just back off. That was a really good amount of damage there. Surprising amount. And now we know he's going for Storm. How are we gonna counter the Storm? I'm not quite sure. I guess, yeah, micro. I mean, I feel like there's not really a strategic counter to it, you know? It's just, I'm just gonna have to micro better. Like, those fights, they went a bit worse than you might expect, and it's just because I didn't have combat shields yet, right? Like, obviously, a massively important upgrade. I didn't see the observer here. That is gonna be a bit annoying for later. Like, there's still a reason why he saw my drop coming. Unless he was just really lucky, but it really seemed like he knew it was coming, so he must have an observer somewhere else. I'm just gonna keep the dropping up. I feel like the next episode is gonna be really hard for me to stop dropping. Like, I might actually just, like, only drop. Because it's just... Right now, at this point, it feels very natural to do. Get in the main here. I'm gonna check if he has the back base, actually. I don't think he has it, but might as well check. Let's get a turret up here, too. No, he doesn't have it. Okay. Let's see. Oh, he does have a lot of storms. You can never be cornered by storms. If you ever get cornered by storms, you're just ultimately screwed. So, okay, he has cannons here, and we actually surpassed them. So that is really good for us. And now I'm gonna try dropping that base. And then, oh, these can actually go into the main too. He does not have enough zealots here for that, so that's nice. Let's see, try to distract him as much as I can. Oh, this job is going ham, guys. This job is doing absolutely amazing so far. Let's see if I can drop in this base, and then you guys can come at the front as well. Okay. Oh, this job is gonna go ham, especially. Does he only have the Templars to feed back? I haven't seen him do anything else with those yet. An old playstyle? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I wouldn't call this normal. No, I mean, for some people maybe it is. It probably doesn't work as well versus anyone good. Aw, he's shit-talking himself. Don't do that. I don't, that makes me a little bit sad. You guys need to love yourself, okay? But yeah, I guess we'll see if it works versus high MMR plays later on. I think this episode was actually really sick, guys. The first 2 games, I enjoyed them so much. It was more difficult than I expected against that Zerg at the start. And the second game, we did get very lucky. 56 worker skills against 0. That is beautiful. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this episode a lot. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Adios.